Hello to everyone, this is your swaeroes. Today we are here to discuss about the human reproductive system. Okay, why we are going to discuss about that? Because of this is the first process when to come any organism on this land. Okay, you can also think that some organisms, the lower organisms exhibit the asexual reproduction, but when we comes to the humans, we exhibit sexual reproductive system. What is the difference between asexual and sexual reproduction system? Okay, in asexual reproduction, there is a parting like that. Here there is only involvement of single organism in the asexual reproduction. But when we come to the sexual reproduction, here involves gametes. Here involves gametes. That are the female gamete and male gametes. Okay, that process we call it oogenesis. Let me know about that in this process. Okay, what is there any differences between men and women? Are everything same? Not. That's not, because of even the steps in the process is same, but there is a remarkable differences between men and women. Okay, to know this, to get clarity on this, let me know about. It's better to discuss on the male reproductive system first. Okay, let us begins with the male reproductive system here. Okay, here okay, male reproductive system. Okay, you can see where gametes will form in male. Exactly that it will be in the testis. Exactly that will be in the testis. What is testis? What is the testis? Okay, where will it be located? Okay, testis. These are the, let me know about this. Testis. Basics, where the sperms, male gametes are the sperms. Where will it be formed? Where will it be formed, synthesized? In the testis. Okay, here where the testis is located, these testes are located in the scrotal cavity of the scrotum. Okay, how will it be? These are the vowel shaped. How will it be? Vowel shaped. These are the vowel shaped. Okay, these vowel shaped testes are the pinkish color. How will it be? It will be in the pinkish color. It will be in the pinkish color. And vowel shape. Vowel shaped, pinkish color. Where will it be located? Situated in the scrotal cavity. Situated in the scrotal cavity. Okay, these vowel shaped testes are located in the scrotal cavity. Where is the scrotal cavity? This is the scrotal cavity. What it is? Scrotal cavity. This is the scrotum. This is the scrotum. Scrotum. This cavity is the scrotal cavity. These vowel shaped testis is present in the inside of the scrotal cavity. Okay, the bottom of the testis is attached to the posterior, this portion of the scrotum by the gubernaculum. By the gubernaculum. How the testis attached to the posterior portion of the scrotum? By the gubernaculum. What it was? Gubernaculum. Okay, gubernaculum. It is a fibrous cord. Gubernaculum is the fibrous cords. Okay, that connects the testis with the scrotum. This gubernaculum connects the testis with the scrotum. Okay, here When we to get the in-depth knowledge of this, let me discuss about worm. Okay. Here, this testis is covered by the layer. What it was covered? A layer called tunica albuginea. What it was? Tunica albuginea. Tunica albuginea. And the layer it was covered tunica vaginalis. Tunica vaginalis. This inner layer is the tunica albuginea and outer layer is the tunica vaginalis. Okay. Here what happens? This tunica albuginea, the inner layer testis is covered by the two layers. One is tunica albuginea and tunica vaginalis. Inner layer is tunica albuginea. This tunica albuginea extends inwards into the testis. When it extends inwards, its parts and the testis into 250 lobules. How many lobules? 250 lobules. 250 lobules. That lobules we are calling as testicular lobules. How many? What we are calling? 250 testicular lobules. Okay. This tunica albuginea extends inwards and parts in the testis into lobules. Each lobule, okay, how many lobules? 250 lobules. Each lobule consists three seminiferous tubules. How many seminiferous tubules? 3 seminiferous tubules. Okay. Each lobule consists three seminiferous tubules. Okay, 3 seminiferous tubules. Okay, that testis is covered by tunica albuginea. This is, for example, testis. It is covered by the tunica albuginea. Then after above this tunica vaginalis. Okay, testis, tunica albuginea, tunica vaginalis. Now the inner layer tunica albuginea extends inwards and parts in the testis into how many lobules? 250 lobules. That lobules we are calling as testicular lobules. Okay. Each testicular lobule consists 3 seminiferous tubules. This seminiferous tubules is inner side. For example, this is a lobule. This is lobule consists 250. Each lobule consists 3 seminiferous tubules. In this tubule, the inner surface of the tubule is covered by what? Germinal epithelium. What it was? Germinal epithelium. Okay. What it was covered? For example, this is the lobule. One lobule we take from this. It consists three seminiferous tubules. What it was? Seminiferous tubules. These seminiferous tubules, when we take it out, this seminiferous tubule inner surface is lined by the germinal epithelium. What it was? Germinal epithelium. Germinal epithelium. Okay. This germinal epithelium consists spermatogonia mother cells. What it was consist? Spermatogonia mother cells and Sertoli cells. Spermatogonia mother cells and Sertoli cells. Spermatogonia mother cells and the cells Sertoli cells. Okay, one was spermatogonia mother cells present in this germinal epithelium and there was the Sertoli cells present. When we get the sperms, right, so that sperm is made up of these cells. That sperm was made up of these spermatogonia mother cells. When it was censored inside of the seminiferous tubules, it's required nutrition. It's required nutrition. That nutrition will get from the Sertoli cells. That nutrition will get from the Sertoli cells. Okay. Okay. Let me see how the sperms will form from spermatogonia mother cells. How the sperms form from spermatogonia mother cells. Okay. These cells required for the synthesis of sperm. Sperm is the male gamete. What it was? Male gamete. That was formed from these cells. Where these cells present? These cells present in the testes. Where? Let me see. These cells present in the germinal epithelium. Where it was present? These cells, spermatogonia mother cells present in the germinal epithelium. That germinal epithelium present in the seminiferous tubules, inner surface of the seminiferous tubules. That seminiferous tubules present in the testicular lobule. What it was? Testicular lobule. That lobules present in the testis. That testis present in the scrotal cavity of the scrotum. You get my point? Okay. Let us see how the sperms producing from the spermatogonia mother cells. How it was forming from spermatogonia mother cells. Okay. Okay. Okay, there I told germinal epithelium consists spermatogonia mother cells. Let me take one spermatogonia mother cell here. It was what it was? Spermatogonia mother cell. It's undergo mitotic division. What it was undergo? Mitotic division. It gives two cells. Okay, each cell after undergoing mitotic division gives two cells. By undergoing these divisions, it results in the formation of spermatocytes. What it was? Spermatocytes. From these spermatocytes, by the process of spermatogenesis, what was the process? Spermatogenesis. Its spermatocytes transformed into sperms. Spermatocytes transformed into spermatocytes transformed into sperms. It consists large mitochondria. What it was consists? Mitochondria. Lot of mitochondria will be present. Okay. Here the haploid nucleus. What it was? Haploid nucleus. It was the sperm. Okay. The spermatogonia mother cells undergo mitotic division. It results in the formation of spermatocytes. The spermatocytes undergo the process spermatogenesis, results in the formation of sperm. Results in the formation of sperm. Okay. How that you can get the you might have get the doubt. What is mitotic division? What will happen in this one? Let me know about that in upcoming lectures. Okay, because all the things can't able to discuss at the same time. Okay, if we discuss about that, we will miss the flow of this lecture. Okay, let me know step by step of one and one. Okay, here sperm is formed. Okay, now the sperm. Okay, here is the testis. From the seminiferous tubules, it's collected into the. For example, this is the seminiferous tubules. It's collected by the retitestis. What it was? This is the seminiferous tubules. This round one. by that one, retitestis, its sperm passes from there to here, okay, through retitestis, then after through vasa afferentia. What it was? This is the seminiferous tubules. In this, sperms produced, formed. From there, the sperms passes through retitestis. From retitestis to vasa afferentia. What it was? Vasa afferentia. Then after it's entered into the epididymis. What it was? Epididymis. Epididymis runs down posterior to the testis. Okay, it runs down posterior to the testis. Here the epididymis begins. This is the testis. It runs over the testis down to its posterior portion. Okay. Now the sperm from seminiferous tubules to move to retitestis, vasa afferentia, then after enter into epididymi. Here the sperm gets mature. Okay. From here it enters into the vasa deferens. What it was? Vasa deferens. From here it enters into the vasa deferens. Okay. From vasa deferens, here you can ask, this vasa deferens is lined by a ciliated columnar epithelium. What type of cells present inside of the vasa deferens? Ciliated columnar epithelium. What are this columnar ciliated? These are the columnar means the cells are in the column shape. What was said? Okay, like this. Okay, columnar. Which consists cilia. Which consists cilia. Okay. It consists cilia. These cells line the inner surface of the vasa deferens. When the sperms move, it passes on the cilia and gives a different stimulation. To the man. Okay. From there, by passing there, here, seminal vesicle is present. What was present here? Seminal vesicle. It is the urinary bladder. Okay. Urinary bladder, this is. Seminal vesicle is present. What it was? Seminal vesicle. Here the sperm passes through this and enters into the seminal vesicle. You can see seminal vesicle along with the sperm. Some of the fluids will also come out. Okay, that most portion of that fluid is secreted from the seminal vesicles. That formed from the seminal vesicle. 60% of the fluid, sperms are already present in the fluid. That fluid, 60% of the fluid formed from the seminal vesicles. That fluid consists fructose. Seminal vesicles, from seminal vesicles comes seminal fluid. Major portion of the fluid, the semen, formed from seminal vesicles. This seminal fluid consists fructose, proteins, citric acid, inorganic phosphorus, potassium, prostaglandins. Okay. It consists, this seminal fluid consists fructose, proteins, citric acid, inorganic phosphorus, potassium, prostaglandins. Okay, these gives used as energy sources to the sperm. These useful to the sperm as energy sources. And also the last one you can see here, prostaglandins. When the sperm comes in this place, this prostaglandins covers this neck region. What it was? Neck. It was, okay, neck. It covers the neck region. It prevents, what will help? It prevents the detachment of the head from the body. It prevents the prostaglandins covers the neck region and prevents the detachment of head from the body. Okay. Then after, when the seminal vesicles, it will present like this. Okay. Same another seminal vesicles like this from this side. Okay. Okay. Here is the, this is urinary blood, and from the glans penis, here will be the okay. Okay, see here. It is the when it was opened into here, these seminal veins opened into the urethra. What it was? Urethra. Okay. Urine and sperms passes through urethra. Urine and sperms passes through urethra. But it was different when we observed in the females, because of they will have separate canals for urine and gametes. Okay, that was urethral orifice and vaginal orifice in that one. But here we will have the common passage, that was urethra. Okay, here the seminal vesicles open into the prostatic urethra. Why we are calling this region as a prostatic urethra? Because of this urethra is present between the prostate glands. Okay, then after here comes is bulbo-urethral glands. What it was present? What it was here? Bulbo-urethral glands. Now prostatic glands secretes the acid. It was also secretes acid, and bulbo-urethral gland secretes the mucus. It acts as a flushing agent. What are the things comes? It gives a mucus nature, then it push out very forcefully. It helps to, or one of the mucus helps lubricating nature. Okay, it gives a lubricating nature. Okay, now that seminal fluid comes here, acid activates that sperms and make them more active. Then after here the bulbo-urethral glands secretes the mucus. It gives decrease the stress to this male genital organ and act as a flushing agent. Okay, then comes out like this. It was the pore. What it was? Pore. It was called as urethral meatus. Okay, here two layers is, it consists two. One was corpora cavernosa, it was the two corpora cavernosa here. Okay, what was it here? corpora cavernosa. Above the male genital organ, there is two muscles like structures that are called corpora cavernosa, but under the male genital organ there is a single muscle that was called corpus spongiosum. What was that? Corpus spongiosum. Corpus spongiosum. Corpora cavernosa, another one is corpus spongiosum. Okay. When it was, you can see it will be down when there is a low flow of circulation, low circulation, it will be down, but when the blood comes very forcefully, then it will be erect. Okay, then it will be erect. Okay, because of the blood vessels presence in this region, then the blood will be stuck there, and it will be in the erect position. It will be in the erect position. Okay. Now this, when the man involved in the coitus mating, this was opened into the vaginal orifice. Okay, it was opened in the vaginal orifice. Okay, I think that you get all the process what is happening here. Okay, this was the testis. Already we discussed what will be present inside of that one, and where the spermatogonia mother cells is present, and from the spermatogonia mother cells how the sperm is producing. Then after the formation of that, how that coming out, from where, in which way that are coming out, we have discussed it here. One more time I am saying you that here this is the seminiferous tubules, from the retitestis, sperm is passing from seminiferous tubules, retitestis, then after enters into the vasa afferentia, from there it enters into the epididymis, from the epididymis it is passes through the vasa deferens. What it was? Vasa deferens, from there into the seminal vesicles, from the seminal vesicles, these seminal vesicles open at the prostatic urethra. From there it passes through urethra and opens, ejaculates out to the urethral meatus. When this person involved in the coitus with some other woman, it was opened into the vaginal orifice of that one. Again it begins passing through the sperm passes through the female genital organs. Okay, insemination. Okay, that we are calling it insemination. That portion was discussed in the female reproductive system. When it was opened into the vaginal orifice, it passes through the vaginal orifice, then after enters into the uterus. From there the fallopian tube will have the gamete, it will be fertilized there, and let me discuss about that in coming lecture. What will happen in the female reproductive system when the sperm enters and passes through them. When there is a lot of chances and there was no chances, what are the conditions required to fertilization? Let me discuss it there. Okay, I think that you all get knowledge, you all get aware of what will happen in the male reproductive system. Thank you from you, swaeroes.